Hello everyone, I'm High Treason, and what we're going to do things a little bit different. I said I'd do this. If anyone's been reading descriptions lately, we're going to look at some old blood maps that I had my hands in, didn't finish or release. Numerous reasons, we'll get to that as we go along. No particular order, I can't necessarily remember when they were from. I'm mostly guessing, except if I explicitly have file dates. I'm missing a lot of data. Some of them might have got repurposed. We'll start with one that did, because I think it's a good place to start. So, Kill City. I think either got finished or pieces of it got finished and released. This is from somewhere around, what, April 99? And this I know, without going and checking the file dates. This version isn't finished, but like I say, I'm sure pieces of this did get repurposed into another level, and there were versions that were further along than this, so I'm missing a lot of data. Lots of hard drive failures over the years, you know, these things happen. You learn about backups, the hardware. I think everyone learns the hardware. But there's something very important, and that's that red bit up there, but we'll get to that. It could suggest the version of history that we know is wrong. So it's a good place to start, because it lulls you into false sense of security that we're going to have some really cool stuff. Some shit levels, but some cool things. Now, this used to be the starting area. I just pictured this sort of creep living under the city with his halls of mirrors, his little storage area, his sort of shower cum Asian toilet. He comes in the toilet. I don't know. I didn't know they were referred to as that. See, attention to detail. He's got his little drain pipe here. I bet it would reek down here. Yeah, I didn't know that was like Asian style back then, you know. I've been on a train that had one like that, so, you know. That was in Europe. Oh, I don't know, I'm not a toilet expert. I know how to plumb one in, I know how to build one, evidently. That's about it. And now to put cling film on them. Yes, we could go up here, but we'll go up here later. So for now, we're going to go in here. And there's really not much to see, and why I'm doing audio with the game is anybody's guess, because I don't need it. You know what, let's just kill the bats. It's not like I can't just use God mode if I kill myself. I like the noise the bats make when they die, that means it was worth it doing the audio. I was hoping I could stomp on it. I can tell it's one of my old ones, because the switches aren't shootable. I'll tell you several tells. Like I said, someone sees the style, you might see it slowly moving towards the style I build Duke levels in. We've seen those, I hate how they don't scream. These dickheads don't either. But I tell a lot of my levels is that switches will generally be something that you can shoot. Now levels these you see, like keys coming up through a sprite floor, that is, done that for a long time. Tunnels and shit we can go in, but I'm not actually going to bother. Early machinery in effect here. You have a little wait, and then, yeah, you're going to hear him start step right up in at you. And it's all in there, there's like a machine in them white walls. Fucking 10 tickets, that's a rip-off. Absolute rip-off. We're going to get gypped if we go on there. You get ghosted if we go in there. I don't want to go in there. You see him? You see the bastard? Ghost spawn lag. We ain't going in there. No. There's something you'll see a lot in my early maps. The Crusher! He's out here. He's gone as well. I guess we'll just kill him later. Yeah, maps this age would have been made on the 166 MHz Pentium, and this is my K5 PR166, so we should be sort of okay on performance. This isn't working. A Crusher! Oh jeez, that's so original. The misaligned textures and everything going on there, that's quality. That's fucking quality. This is even better quality. Look, doesn't even fucking work. Master level designer. Now this is good, because if anyone's thinking of getting into building levels and you're worried that they're going to look shit, then I'm here to tell you that they will be shit. Any text you can do a switch in blood. They're going to look shit. And they're going to play shit. That's my char, by the way. Of course, I would say that. Oh shit, I shouldn't stand here, should I? But, you know, they're going to look shit, but this proves that that's just the starting point, and if you stick at it, you might actually make something good one day. You might make something that changes the... I didn't press that. Okay, whatever. So we now have that skull key. Now, really, there was no reason to walk around there, because if we'd just turned around, we could have just done it. But there was a later version where I had details up here, and it took ages to do, and if you've ever done sprite work in, like, DOS build, you will know what the fuck went bang? What a pain in my assholes this was. Something definitely went bang. I don't know if you heard that, but I did. We're going to save this room till last. And there is something weird. I don't think I'm going to dig in older versions of the map. I don't think I have them on this hard drive even, but my old elevator's pretty weird. Let's make him delirious, kill the frame rate a bit. You know, yeah, we got some things. There's another key. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it, and I'm not going to, like I say, show you the whole level because it's going to get boring pretty fast. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm not going to edit it or anything. It's just been recorded directly, but yeah, those tunnels and shit we saw this stuff. So, you know, we could just come back and murder these guys. Shit, let me out. Don't let him out, though. You know, people talk about people who consume a lot of soy. I think we just found them. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, that'll be those people. You know, you see carves and stuff in tunnels. It's weird how certain details you have go away over time. Elevators interrupt, well, I quite like how objects work in Blood, like sectors. Like we can just call that back and it shoots back up at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But this is why it's worth preserving this level. Because that window there, you know, there's weird shapes in the wall and shit. Shit. Kill him. Right. Details. This obviously is over the top of that floor down there. But you notice that hole in the white wall there, and this is where it gets significant. I don't know what's wrong with the door down there, Donish, but I can go through that. It does. This is what we would call now a Billy Boy window. Nowadays, if you encountered something like this, you would call it a Billy Boy window. Because it's like a one-sided window, and we're actually stood on a red wall, as you can see, so I wasted it, because Billy Boy used it to have windows like in things that were jutting out, but I can't really screenshot it. Like, I can go in map edit. I don't mind going in map edit. That's the window. Joins on there. But it's a Billy Boy window, and what's weird is the map date is exactly the same as Billy Boy's first map to use one. So there was no copying involved. It seems that me and Billy Boy, who made Duke maps, and I did Blood maps early on, only really. I did a couple, like, for Duke and stuff. I never finished them. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Oh, we're probably just out of bounds or something, right? We're, we're out of bounds, we'll have problems. There we go. So, Kill City. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can get this to do anything. What is the... Oh yeah, it's Blood, so it's different. I don't have a mouse loaded, so... Shit. I need a mouse. Give me a second. I'm not editing this, like I said. I don't think we need to. It's a little bit more informal, but what's wrong with that? It's like old school. This is like old YouTube, isn't it? Actually makes a nice change from having to, you know, at least try and do some sort of at least mediocre production. It looks so weird. It looks so weird. Which sector is it going to dump us in? I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look here. That's a sprite there. So what we're going to do, Blood has this really nice feature where it can do that. Somewhere we can... Right, so they're bound here, but that proves it's a Billy Boy window. That is a Billy Boy window. Because we have a sector here, but we have... And you know what's fucking dodgy? That door used to be there. You could even see where there's a... There might be leftover of it in the... No, I thought there was a point there. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a bad repeat in that texture. I wouldn't be surprised. This is a monolith product, isn't it? That might dump us in the other sector. Yeah, it's weird if you stand in just the wrong spot, you get that sector, and you'll always get that. And you have to stand quite close to this window, because you weren't meant to see that low down through it. But that's a Billy Boy window. I had Billy Boy windows in my really early levels, because it's not the only one. And, well, we'll see if we can see the other one very quick, because there's no point in me starting the level it's in. I might as well just do it from here. And that is the Kill Mall. Georgia LM, Mall 4. And we actually have a Billy Boy window. It doesn't work in here very well, but there's a Billy Boy window. So this might have actually been the one with that filed. I think it was. I think it was in here first. I don't remember now. Yeah, maybe Kill City was a bit later, but in my monitor, I think that. Yeah, you can see we raised the floor up because we were having too many problems with it. So we could fix that, but I'm not really too interested in fixing it. You know. Doesn't matter. In any case, Billy Boy windows, we did them. So who knows as to who actually got it to work fast. I'm going to say Billy Boy did it fast. I'm not going to sit here and take the credit. He actually released a level that had it in before I did, so really Billy Boy did it fast. Oh yeah, Willie, use a Billy, silly Willie. I hope somebody knows that song. So going into, you can tell this was built off an older revision from before the window went in, but it's actually a newer version of the map. Okay, I think we crashed. This is blood, after all. I definitely crashed. My hard drive's probably now corrupted, isn't it, knowing this good? So let me know, because there's probably going to be more than one video of this, so let me know if you find this even remotely interesting. I'm sure Tekkadan's going to be out there coming in his underwear, assuming he wears underwear. Maybe he goes commando like I do. I don't wear underwear, find it too restrictive, and it just makes more laundry. If you wipe your ass properly, you don't need it. You know, it's what you're scared of, getting skid marks in your jeans, you know. Doesn't happen to me. I mean, if I have, like, really bad diarrhea, it might, but that's alright, isn't it? It's, it just happens. Is this going to be a crashy level? I'm sure some of my old levels will just crash the game, because they're old and shit. So, are we going to get in? There we go. Oh, God, it's that music. Didn't I define these as flammable? There's no complete level here, so we'll just sort of. No, they're destructible at least. I think this is a 1.0 specific bug that we're going to see here, or have we got to come up here to have a look? Strangely built elevators. Setting off the alarms. Shit, throw it. I'm sure this level will crash in no time on this PC. Oh, yeah, why you'd have that in a mall, I don't know. I can't go to that room at the back, because these haven't been cleaned up, and there are writings that refer to people, and I'm going to tell you something. When I tell you about people I know and I say names, I've usually made that name up on the spot, because I don't like using people's real names, and obviously, you know, I had friends about and I would have written their actual name, and they haven't said it's alright. You know, I don't know these people anymore, so I guess it wouldn't make a difference, but I'm kind of weird with morals like that. Maybe it's personality flaw. Now, this was a thing in a lot of my early sort of levels, was green cultists were friendly cultists, you know. No, there's not really much to do here. We can have more of these stupid shooters failing to function as intended. You know, these are kill machines now. I would love it if we had some kind of, you know, more that solved this sort of stuff. I would totally, let's just splonificate. I would totally just come in the place and buy this stuff. Yeah, I would come in the place. Fuck you, I'll design the level, I already know what's going to happen. That did not work as planned. Now, somewhat, it's been one of my fucking maps. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that may be a problem. And we need to un-K that, perhaps. Press K to determine whether a sector will move a sprite in blood. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the X system is really nice. I used to love working with it. None of this works. And we have a sewer of sorts. I'm sure I just had something go off. I'm sure I had a napalm shot. That shouldn't be happening. I can exit here. I should open this because I think we can only initially open it from this side. You can tell it's a rip-off of the secret level from episode 4. There's like really nothing smart going on here. Weird attention to detail shit though. Oh, I see that doesn't open from here. I only designed the level, you'd think I remembered this shit. There's one thing I like is when you call the elevator. What? It doesn't. I'm sure I rigged that up. Well, does the other one work? This is going to piss me off if it doesn't. Oh yeah! It does. I wonder why the other one doesn't. I do not care. Right, can I blow that up? It's annoying. I can't help but think that was by design that those don't blow up though. I was already a bit of a troll. Yeah, this is where I just got carried away. I was like, nah, gonna make an Rimmer's death machine. Nah. It's not Arnie Rimmer's death machine, it's mine. That's a belt toggle, isn't it? In it? Check one of those. I'm sure this toggle belt, is this broken? Oh, there we go, now it works. So that's how we get rid of them. Yes! Because say, you know, that you did something, like turn that off, and say instead of using the napalm, I decided I wanted the all-manual approach. Where I'm just like, no, I'm going to voodoo-doo some of them, and like, you know, barnificate some of the rest. Probably crash my PC, the wind setting's broken, and so obviously I'm going to clean them out. Like, and they all go down here. And that goes in them sewers, and so you're like, oh, but the thing is, if you just, like, you know, killing it like loads of geezers, then obviously it's good. I thought this was so cool when I was a kid. You can see that I already used verters and doors, like in Duke 3D. Look at that, it's a timing door. It's like the shit I built in Duke 3D. All the way back in the 90s. Who would have fucking thought, eh? I just quite liked how it come down. Like, I liked it so much I left it visible and put that chain in there. But all the dead shit comes out here. There you can see it. And it's like a little skate ramp, because sometimes things hit that really hard and they sort of go, like, you know, they sort of flip over like a knobhead on a skateboard would. But so we've got all this mess down here. We're going to clean that up. So that was supposed to clean the sewers out, but it don't work. It's shit. And it even fires them up here. But yeah, that dynamite got a long ways out of its way, didn't it? As soon as I chuck that in there, we're like, ah, there you go. Now you see what I mean about the roll. And yeah, because that's how things work. Anyway, I think we're done with this level. You can see in early versions it just exited there. I just never got rid of it because changing geometry is hard. Let's just kill our son. Oh, we're in God mode, we can't. Oh well, whatever. Next! What should we do next? Should we look at like a really, really old map? We should look at a really, really old map. Town 2. Yes! It's going to be great. It's like a whole fucking town. I can just picture it now. Yeah, guess what? It's not. It does have a slide sector in it, but I can't for the life of me remember how to activate that. Probably that. Oh, there we go. And that was going to come up. Like this water car. It was going to come and... that's not good. And then, like, you know, zombies were going to get out of it and fuck you up. And, oh dear. I don't think I got the hang of using build yet. And this one was made. Now, anyone who's built in build is going to look at this and going to be thinking, yeah, I remember making shit like that. I'm sure everyone's made shit like this. Oh, look at that. It's fucking shit. That is fucking shit. Hey, I was a child. Leave me alone. You can see by the scale, I had like such grand ambitions. I'll build the biggest fucking level ever. I built battle levels about that time. Let's have a look. This one's great. This one's like a fucking all-time classics. Like, and that's the level. Tell you, man, quality products. You know, gotta get stuff good here. Oh, knock the shit ones out. I don't think I have that, do I? Do I? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I didn't copy it. I don't need to. I'm sure there's some in here that probably did get released. That's like an outline of an aeroplane with no details. I'm not even going to look at that. Pardon me, that's a bunch of panning floors. I'm not going to bother looking at it. Will that work on here? So there is a thing. It just crashed again, didn't it? The stupid piece of shit game. This game's shit sometimes. Let me have a look. Right. I'm sorry, I went quiet there. I was leaning over and reading things. I'm used to editing. So now you're just going to see what gets edited out. Very little, evidently. The nice thing about StarTech's new OBS reskin that they introduced a couple of years ago. Dear me, this won't work. Oh, damn it. You see, the thing is, right, I learned how to do a thing in Blood. We might be able to do it in Map Edit. I learned how to make it draw what looked like cell-shaded geometry. And I can't remember how I did it, because it's obviously a bug, and I guess it's enough to crash this PC. Yeah, so I'm going to say I'll go for like another, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I don't know how long this is, because there's no timer on the shitty fucking what they call stream catcher now, but it's not the original stream catcher. So I don't know how long I've been going, and I can't remember what the clock said when I started out. Let's do CT mouse do map edit and see if we can open it in there. I'll probably look at that with the panning floors and shit while I'm here. Can we open it? Might crash it. But I could do floors as well, and I know I have a map with it, but you see it's weird how it's like glitchy, because there's like, you know, and it doesn't draw the bends on this, because you got like bending, and I don't remember how I did that. I've got footage of it somewhere. If I find it, I'll upload it, and I think I already did when I was talking about this stuff in a server somewhere. So, my monitor's lost sync. Give me a second. This monitor always kind of struggled with this for some reason. Yeah, now this is a good one to like break you into this sort of thing where some of the maps never got released and weren't finished as playable levels because they were never supposed to be. And this is one of them. Like, you know, I use Build to do my channel logo and shit, and the visuals in my synth demos and shit like that. Well, I was using it in animation and stuff years and years ago, mostly 2000s it'll be these, but this will be one of them. So there would have been something where I would have had like a sprite or a sector or something would have been a platform and moved me around to where I needed to be, and there would have been only specific angles that things would look right from, and good luck finding them if I don't have a version of the map with any of that stuff in, because it's hard to remember what my intentions were. This, I think, was just lighting, so this should work. Yeah. I always like how you can preview in you can't do it in Duke. Oh shit. Oh, this would be an early version of Falls. The Killerfalls. Most of my early maps had the word kill in them. There's a lot of kills went on. I guess I wanted to kill things at the time. Falls. Do I have it? I hope it's one of these. Maybe isn't. There's more than one video, so if there's something that I realise should be here... I don't know which version's which. I think this is older because it's buggy up here. See the friendly green cultists again with the morbid statue. And notice this, Blood's sprites are a bit weird. Like, certain it doesn't have blocking, but yeah, you can have a solid sprite and still go through gaps in it. This was weird because when I came and looked around these a while back for you know, talking to other people who do shit with Build, I don't remember this area at all. I have no memory of it. This don't go anywhere. Map end would have probably been about here. There's also, I know for a fact, a weird room behind that. There's nothing in it, but it exists. I feel like maybe like a boss would have been in here, given the size of it. You know, I could see like Cerberus coming out of it or something. Kirubiros, but I swear the end of the map was in here. Like you would have sort of stepped out in the garden, it would have just ended. I liked these outdoorsy areas a lot in a lot of my old maps. It's really, you can see like, you know, the sort of non-power 2 amount of movement in sectors as well. Height changes. It's not something I do now. Oof, whoa, that was a weird lag spike. What the fuck was that? By the way, I'm not hearing the audio from the Xeon, so it's a weird way I've rigged things up so that I can do mic and game audio at the same time and just upload the file straight off the StarTech. I don't know what the little was, the little grinding. I don't think you put kerosene lamps upside down like that, but I find if you stand here, it's like actually a bit disorientating. I think it's with all the movement going on in different axes, it makes it a little bit hard to figure out what's actually moving and what isn't. Am I moving? Is the rest of the level moving? And we're just going to no clip for the rest of it because the verters are slow. We established, you know, this shit was slow. And indeed it is. Ooh. So finish that. Ugly, ugly elevators. Ceiling details, another thing I don't do much now, and it's weird because it seems like I did early on. I mean, look at the shape of things around here. It's ugly, but you can see by the time I did this one, I was getting a little bit sort of okay at this. I don't think there's anything back here that's going to kill us. Don't matter, there's nothing left to do in this level anyway, that's pretty much it. There's a sector up there, apparently. So yeah, it's not really real good, but I hope that isn't one of the ones I finished. That's how I'm doing this in no particular order. There's nothing stands out to me about these. Do I have... Oh, I don't have the swimming bath level. The killing baths. I'll put that on the list for next time. That map there will be the last one I do, because it's sort of the newest as far as I know. Ship, did I do that? Did I do lab? I didn't do lab. I'd probably better doing that before ship. Do that, I just want to see what this is. Spa 2. It's a crash. It's a crashy washy. Alright, fine. Fuck you, good. Yeah, I'll try and do lab and ship and then call it a day on this. It's getting late, I'm going to try and go to bed soon. I'm going to sleep my fucking stomach, but we'll do what we can, right? It would be easy to blame the PC, but you might remember we live streamed Blood on this once and didn't do this, so I think it's pretty clear who's to blame for most of these ones. It's probably incompetent level designer, I would think. Lab 1, I think, is newer than Lab 11. I don't know why, or maybe we backtracked in a late revision and decided to change things. We didn't just crash again, did we? What is wrong with this piece of shit game? I'll just stop if it's going to be doing that. Another thing I'll warn you is some of the newest maps were built on Pentium 2s, so they're probably going to go a bit slow on this machine when we do get to them. Like, they are going to drag their ass, because they spam sprites and stuff, and it was either a 266 or a 400 depending on when it was, and so it's going to be faster than SK5 is. I don't have my Pentium 2 out right now, so we're doing it on it. I might switch system, I guess, but probably not. I'll probably just let's try that. See if that'll get us in. It's not press keys, we'll just wait and see if the screen goes on its own. My impatience is doing me in. This worked before. So I'll turn the PC off. Maybe we've got a flipped bit somewhere that isn't unflipping. That's probably going to have ramped the volume of my voice because of the way my cheesy 1920s mixing technology is working. Buffer the key presses. See this? I'd usually edit out, but I'm not going to. There's no point, because I mean this is pretty shit content, but I figured it would be sort of fun to look at. Let's do ship. Let's do that, and we'll have one last go at lab when this is... If it crashes now, I'm just going to stop. And go and, I don't know, kill someone. Okay, the game's broken. It probably corrupted my hard drive, knowing Blood. Piece of shit. Do you just do this in DOSBox? Oh no, I can't, because how the fuck do you record that on a modern machine? Right, what I'm going to do, just in case it is something going funky, we'll try and run City again and see if it starts up. If it doesn't, then we know something's massively wrong. And I won't be playing it anymore on this machine because I care about this machine a bit too much to break it. Stupid blood. Fucking piece of shit. You better not have done anything to my machine. Kill City. Let's see what it does. Let me in. Okay, that works. Right, I don't know then, but we're pretty much out of time anyway, so I'm just going to fuck off. And well, I will try one map, because I don't want to just dump you like that. I'd feel wrong for doing it. What should we have? Car ride, that was just mid-line in effect. There's no point in me showing you that, I should the build people, just because, I don't think there'd be as... yeah, alright, we'll go with that. That's a nice small map, so not much, and it won't take us long to look at if it loads. But a lot of the maps are corrupt and shit. Now it's weird, it only likes Kill City now. Oh well, whatever. On my treason, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Whenever and whatever that happens to be. Hopefully this works a bit better. Maybe we'll try run it in Windows, maybe it'll be a bit more resilient, but I don't think so. It's a hard crash. Keyboard controllers out and everything. Ta-ta then.